Please take your seats. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Wayne Community College, welcome to the pinning ceremony for the Dental Hygiene class of 2018. At this time, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. Bobby White. Originally from Bluefield, Virginia, Mr. Bobby White moved to Wilson, North Carolina to attend Barton College, where he graduated summa cum laude. He earned his Master of Divinity degree from Duke University in 1982 and his law degree from North Carolina Central University in 1997. Currently, he serves as the Chief Executive Officer of the North Carolina State Board of Dental Examiners and has held this position for the past 15 years. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Bobby White.
Thank you, Dr. Patel, and to members of the faculty and staff, the administration, honored guests, family, and especially the class of 2018. I am so glad to be, I'm honored to be here. I don't know how it is that someone thought that maybe here at the very, almost next to the last day of your educational experience, that I could say something that might benefit you. And that is a humbling kind of situation to go into, and I'm honored to be here. But I do want to spend just a few minutes with you. I promise I will not be long. And those of you who are visitors, who are family, faculty, staff, you can overhear this conversation. But I just want to talk to you all, just for a few minutes, about the profession you're going into. Of course, you know, a few weeks ago I came to your class, and as an attorney, we talked about what it means to be a professional in North Carolina, how North Carolina has established special laws just for professions, how we expect you to have advanced education, exceptional skills, how we expect you to be of good moral character, and all those things. And today, this ceremony that you go through, that culminates your educational experience, you will receive a pin, and in a few weeks, you will have a capstone clinical experience that I know you're all looking forward to, and that you will have in our office somewhere, there is a license with your name on it. We're just waiting for the last few bits of information to come in, and we will issue that license to you. And all of these things will mark you as a professional in North Carolina: the pin, the graduation, the license, the capstone clinical experience. And you can take all those things, and you can find a job, and you can establish a routine, and you can draw a paycheck, and next year you can do your clinical continuing education, and you can renew your license, and you can pay your fees, and you can look forward to your Fridays, and it will be a good life. But I don't want just that for you. And I don't think your fellow citizens, your future patients, want just that for you. So if you give me just a moment or two, there are two characteristics that I want to talk with you about that I want for you and that I think your family wants for you, your boss will want for you, your patients will want for you. Rather than just go into the routine of being a professional and going to work, what I want for you is for you to be passionate about the practice of dental hygiene. Because professionals who are passionate about their profession derive the deepest sense of satisfaction and joy and contentment from what you do. And those three things, joy and satisfaction and contentment, are spiritual values. Those are the values of the deep self. They are the things that can carry you through life. We want you to be passionate about dental hygiene. And that's vastly different than being merely excited. They can mix sometimes, and right now probably they are mixing a little bit. You are excited. Anytime people go into a new profession, a new adventure, there's a great deal of excitement. But we want that to mix deeply with passion. Because anytime that you talk about excitement wears off. Excitement doesn't last too long, but passion Passion is what lingers, that deep down spiritual inner value of contentment, of joy, of satisfaction. That is what can and will and should stay with you. Excitement depends on the new and exciting. Passion, on the other hand, can thrive in the routine. Now, you may be, or we all know, thrill seekers who must cram their lives with one adrenaline rush after another, moving from fad to fad, whether that might be bungee jumping or skydiving or eating Tide Pods, whatever that might be. And they will do that at all cost. And those who thrive on mere excitement cannot survive the tyranny of the daily grind, because excitement wears off. The passionate, however, can thrive in the daily routine, because the focus of passion is completely different than excitement. Excitement focuses on yourself. Passion focuses on other people. Excitement asks, what's in this for me? Passion asks, how can I help another person? You have been given a gift at this institution through the wisdom of your instructors and the administration and the support of your fellow citizens like me who believe in and support higher education. You have been given a gift that I always wish that I had. And that is, you have been given the gift of healing. Think about that. In your mind, in your heart, and in your hands, you have the gift of healing. But your gift of healing is, we talked about this, limited. It's limited to the neck and shoulders, above the neck, the adjacent tissue of the oral cavity. But nonetheless, the more that we understand about dentistry and the mouth and oral health and how that is a gateway to overall health, you need to always remember that the gift you have is one of the most precious gifts you can have in the whole world. But now I'm going to give you a news flash. As you practice this gift, you are going into a profession that can be fairly routine and fairly repetitive. Now, the first few days, the first few weeks after you get your license, after you get your job, after you go to your new place, there may be some excitement there mixed with a passion. And for the first few days and weeks, that might be enough. But 5 years from now, when for the 20,000th time you have prepped the operatory to make sure the infection control and sterilization is in place, you have put a patient in the chair, gotten them ready, and for the 20,000th time you say, now open wide, let's get started. And then you experience the sights and the smells that only dentistry can provide. You may find yourself asking, why am I doing this? And if that's your question, your passion has subsided, excitement has subsided, you may want to think about something else. But if you ask, even after 20,000 patients, how can I best help this person? If you remember that you have the most precious of all gifts in your hands, the gift of healing, then in your hands, dentistry will continue to merit the confidence of the public in our state. To be passionate is to engage in an activity that brings joy and satisfaction and contentment, deep spiritual values over the long, long haul. If you ever lose those, we have a problem. And if you really want to understand passion, then what you need to do, and maybe you're blessed in your life to have people like this. If not, you need to get to know some. If you ever want to understand passion, you need to get to know an old couple that has been married for a long time. And believe me, the excitement is long gone. But the joy and the contentment they have with each other after 25, 35, 40, 50 years of marriage, how they depend on each other, how they bring joy to each other, how they survive with each other, is a lesson in how passion works throughout life. It gives you the stability, the contentment, the core joy that is the source of life itself. That's the first thing I would say. I want you, if there's any way possible, for you to remain passionate about the practice of dental hygiene, and the way to do that is to do it, and to remember your alma mater, and to come back and visit your professors, and to get involved in the North Carolina Hygiene Association and professional associations, to take your CE seriously, to be with each other, and to cultivate the passion to remember the gift that we are celebrating here today. One of the most precious gifts that any college can give and any person can receive, the gift of healing. Remain passionate about that. That's one thing. I'm going to give you two things. The other thing I would like for you to do, I would encourage you to do, and this sounds so hokey that I hate to even say it. I want you to love your patients. Love the people that sit in your chairs. Now, you may roll your eyes at that and kind of glaze over a little bit. Like I said, it sounds hokey. But we people who speak English, we have been cheated. Because in English, we have only one word for love, and that's it. Just love. The only other language I've ever studied is Greek, and the Greeks had 3 words for love. We need more. The kind of love I'm talking about is not the kind that has been co-opted from us. Most of the time when we talk about love, we think about it in some romantic vein or some romantic genre. TV, radio, advertising, songs, they all teach us that love can't be controlled. That love is something you either have or you don't have. That you can't hurry love. It's something you fall into. You can't make another person love you. And I'm here to say that that definition of love has got to go out of your mind. When I say I want you to love your patients, I want you to think of this love in this way. The love that professionals have for their patients is this. Love is not an uncontrollable emotion. Love is holding another person in the highest regard and acting in their very best interest, even if you don't like them or even if you don't like what they do. And that's the kind of love that if you will follow that, if there's one thought I could leave you with, that's the kind of love you have to have as a professional. It is not an uncontrollable emotion. It is a conscious decision to hold another person in the highest regard and act in their very best interest. When you start thinking about love as a conscious decision, it makes all the difference in the world. When that recall appointment comes in and they have not brushed and they have not flossed and they have no inkling of anything about dental hygiene, and you want to say to them, you haven't listened to me, why am I wasting my time? Why am I wasting yours? But if you start thinking about love as a conscious decision, when that person sits down in front of you and you start thinking, how can I hold this person in the highest regard? What can I do to act in their best interest? That instead of giving up, you look at them one more time and you say, now, let's go over this one more time. Here's what you need to do. Here's what we need to do. So that's what I have for you. Those are 2 traits that I would encourage. If I could implant them in you some way, I would. I would want you to love your patients and to remember that as a professional, love is not an uncontrollable emotion, but a conscious decision to hold others in the highest regard and act in their best interest, even if you don't like them. And I would ask you to be passionate, to take joy in your work, contentment and satisfaction. These are spiritual values that will hold you all the days of your life. And in knowing that you practice a healing art and using one's skills to serve others is the highest calling of all professions, and you are about to enter that. Keep these 2, passion for dental hygiene, love of your patients, and dentistry in your capable hands and dental hygiene in your capable hands, using your hearts and minds, will always, as the statute requires of us, merit the confidence of the public. I thank you for having me and wish each of you the very best of luck. Thank you.
We will now have the presentation of the stoles and pins. The class is asked that you hold all your applause until the end of this ceremony, and there'll be plenty of time at that point. Javier Arellano. Bailey Bachelor Boykin. Raina Lois Brown. Elizabeth Rose Casey. Aaron Carteret Champion. Sheena Yvonne Cisneros. Kate Elizabeth Lapp. Dava Catherine McLam. Mia Lorene Owens. Sarah Faith Peel. Sarah Hunter Poor. Jennifer Lee Robertson. Brittany Michelle Ruggles. Margaret Ann Sauls. Amber Brianne Snyder. Kaylin Marie Turner. Caitlin Gimmel Wells. Will Kaylin Turner now come forward for the SADA presidential address?
Good afternoon, family and friends of the Wayne Community College Dental Hygiene Class of 2018. My name is Kaylin Turner, and I'm the president of the WCC chapter of the Student American Dental Hygiene Association. We're so glad you have all joined us today in celebrating our achievements. First off, I would like to thank the instructors of the dental hygiene program. We would not be walking across this stage today without you. Thank you for giving up your family and friends. Thank you for giving up your time to come in and be our patients when we needed you, for listening to us when we thought we would not make it, complain and have breakdowns, and and most of all, for pushing us to finish and make it to this moment. We would not be here today without each and every one of you, and we are so thankful for your love and support. It has been an honor to serve as the president of our SADA organization this year. SADA is the student section of the American Dental Hygiene Association. The ADHA is a national organization that provides benefits for the dental hygienists all across the U.S. Being a part of SADA, we are provided with scholarship opportunities, community involvement, annual conferences, and much more. The purple stoles you see us wearing today, as well as the pins we just received, are provided by SADA. Each year, SADA pays for the students to attend a seminar called Fall Scientific, which is held in Durham for dental hygienists and dental hygiene students. SADA awards scholarships to 2 students from each of the North Carolina dental hygiene schools. Also, 2 North Carolina charities were selected by student representatives at our midwinter meeting. These charities received donations, these two were the NC Baptist Men's Medical and Dental Bus and the Ada Jenkins Center, which is a free dental clinic. These are just a few of the many benefits SADA has provided for our class. I would like to give a special thanks to Miss Debbie Heath, the faculty SADA advisor. I would like to also give a big thanks to my 16 classmates sitting in front of me today. There's no way I could have made it here without each and every one of you. As we enter the wonderful dental hygiene profession, I would like to urge each of us to switch our student memberships to active ADHA members. This will allow us to have a voice and make a difference in the field of dentistry. Again, I want to thank you all for joining us today in celebrating the class of 2018. And thank you, girls and Javier, for being not only classmates, but friends. I love you guys, and each of you are going to make great hygienists. We did it. We made it through these tough 2 years. They may have been hard, but look at the amazing reward. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2018. We will now have the presentation of the class gift by Sarah Peel.
All right, in honor of the faculty, the class of 2018 is making a donation to the foundation of Wayne Community College's Donica Shiver Scholarship Fund. We have also purchased 2 desk chairs that are for the student resource room. These chairs will allow students to critique radiographs as well as study for classes. The money for these gifts were raised by selling whitening strips this past fall semester. And at this time, we will have the presentation of awards.
To the class of 2018 on behalf of the faculty, your class has demonstrated hard work and perseverance, and you are all well deserving of the accomplishments we are celebrating today. You have worked very well together as a team, and this quality will help all of you in your professional lives. Although all of you are to be honored today for your accomplishments, there are a few graduates chosen by the faculty who shine in certain areas. These are the awards being presented today. Our first award is the PDT Scaling Award, which is sponsored by the very supportive PDT company from which students purchased their 2 sets of instruments and their handpieces. This award is given to a graduate who excels in patient consideration, professionalism, teamwork, enthusiasm, enjoyment of the role as a dental hygienist, and of course, has excellent clinical skills. The student will receive a plaque and a new set of instruments from the company. Will, drum roll, Amber Snyder, please come forward. The second award is the STAR Award, which is sponsored by the Colgate Company, and it is given to a graduate who excels in dedication, compassion and patient care, self-motivation, professionalism, and again, outstanding clinical skills. The recipient will receive a certificate and a beautiful plaque of her own. Her name will be added to an ongoing plaque hung in the dental department. The recipient of this award has all of these qualities, but she excels in dedication and clinical skills. Will Kaylin Turner please come forward? Congratulations. The third award, the highest academic achievement award, is sponsored by the Foundation of Wayne Community College and goes to the student with the highest cumulative program GPA. The graduate will receive a plaque in recognition of her exceptional work ethic. With a college GPA of 3.5, will Amber Snyder please come forward? The fourth award is the Community Health Award. The Community Health Award is sponsored by the Seminar Day Fund. All of the graduates you see before you participated and did an excellent job in organizing and facilitating the Seminar Day Continuing Education course for about 200 dental professionals, which was held in this very auditorium not that long ago. The graduate will receive a plaque from the Wayne Community College Foundation along with a cash award. The recipient of this award demonstrated enthusiasm and initiative in both community and seminar day activities, which exceeded normal expectations. Will Raina Brown please come forward? Congratulations. For our fifth award, this year the Seminar Day Fund is sponsoring 2 additional awards. The first of these goes to the graduate who has completed the most acceptable patient full mouth probes during the 2017-2018 academic year. That doesn't mean anything to you, but it takes a lot of time to do it. How many have had a full probe done? Yeah, we've got some people out there that know what I'm talking about. It's 6 measurements around every tooth. You have to draw the blue line showing where the gingiva is, and then you have to color in demonstrating where the pocketing is. So it's a big deal, takes a long time. This recipient will receive a certificate, and with 11 probes to her credit, will Amber Snyder once again come forward? The 6th award and the second additional award sponsored by the Seminar Day Fund is for the student who has completed the highest number of patients for the 2017-2018 academic year. The graduate will also receive a certificate. With a total of 40 completed patients, which is way above the requirement, will Kate Lapp please come forward? Congratulations, Kate. And our seventh and last award is the Outstanding Student Curriculum Award. The recipient of this award was voted on by the entire dental hygiene faculty. This student demonstrated a willingness to attend several after-hours functions after long days in clinic, may I say, as a representative of her class. She's a graduate of the WCC Dental Assisting Program as well, and has consistently demonstrated professionalism and teamwork. She was recognized and received a plaque at the Student Recognition Ceremony here on campus on April 26th. Will Bailey Boykin please come forward? Thanks. Congratulations. In closing, on behalf of the entire dental department, we wish the class of 2018 success in passing your national and regional clinical board exams so you can receive your state licenses and become what you have worked so diligently to become over the past 2 years, registered dental hygienists. Meet these last challenges as you have all the others within our program, and you will continue to be successful in life and in your careers. We will truly miss all of you. Thank you. And now please welcome Margaret Ann Sauls, who will give the presidential address.
Good afternoon and welcome to this pinning ceremony for the Dental Hygiene Class of 2018. It is our pleasure to welcome our family, friends, instructors, staff, and distinguished guests. Your love and support throughout this entire program is part of why we're celebrating today. I want to start by thanking everyone who has helped us along the way. To our former department chair, Ms. Merrick, we can't thank you enough for everything you've done for us as well as the dental hygiene program. From cracking jokes that first semester in orofacial so we would laugh instead of cry, to seeing us walk across this stage today. Your hard work and dedication to the dental department does not go unnoticed, and we would like to congratulate you on your latest accomplishment, being named Dean of Allied Health and Public Services. To our freshman instructor, Ms. Heath, a simple thank you seems so inadequate for all that you have done for us. It is through you that our education and clinical ability thrived. You took a classroom full of students who knew nothing about dental hygiene and prepared us not only for today, but also for a prosperous, yet morally and ethically sound career. To our lead sophomore instructor, Miss Lee, you truly are the greatest of all time. Thank you for all of the knowledge and wisdom that you have instilled in us over the past 2 years. You have dedicated so much of your time helping us to prepare for the process of getting those 3 expensive little letters behind our name, and we appreciate it more than you know. We would have never gotten through this last semester without you and your bubbly personality. Ms. Coates, your dedication to our education is unlike any other. Regardless of the class you are teaching, your lessons go beyond the textbooks. They are life lessons we will carry with us throughout our careers, and we can't thank you enough. Although we're not going to miss studying for nutrition or community health, we are going to miss Jeopardy and your funny stories. Dr. Patel, thank you for everything that you do for the dental department. From the assisting and hygiene clinics to the classroom, you go above and beyond for the students. From the pep talks when we needed reassurance during pharmacology and pathology, to helping us prepare for boards, we can't thank you enough. To Ms. Donnelly and Ms. Wilkins, thank you for sticking with us through dental materials. I think that class tested our sanity more than anything, but you never gave up on us, no matter how many times we had to rebuild the base because we didn't follow the trimming instructions in order. To our part-time instructors, Ms. Starling, Ms. Holder, and Ms. Foldrum, each of you have played an instrumental role in shaping us into the dental hygienists we are today. You hugged and encouraged us at times we thought we weren't going to make it, and we wouldn't have made it without you. Thank you for everything. A special thank you to Ms. Hill and Ms. Price. The dental clinic would be lost without your dedication and commitment to not only us, but to the hundreds of patients that walk through the clinic doors. I promise we will never bother you about scheduling any more patients or worry you about having too many. To the former Dean of Allied Health and Public Services, Dr. Pfeiffer, we would like to congratulate you on your latest accomplishment, Vice President of Institutional Effectiveness and Innovation. Thank you for everything you have done for the dental department throughout the years, and we wish you the best in your future endeavors. I would also like to thank and recognize the Foundation of Wayne Community College. This organization and its sponsors have provided many of our classmates with generous scholarships to help fund our education. Last but certainly not least, we want to thank our friends and family. Thank you for the huge amount of understanding it takes to be a part of our lives during this rigorous program. Thank you for loving and supporting us unconditionally, no matter how ill or stressed we were. Feel free to call us anytime with random dental questions. We actually do enjoy those. To the scaling king and queens of 2018, we finally made it. We completed every single requirement that was asked of us. Every patient, probe, every bite wing, full mouth series, and Panorex. I can't express how relieved I am to never have to worry about getting an 83 on another full mouth series. No more long sheets or coloring in full mouth probes. No more of the dreaded clinic lab practicals that made some of us cry and once made a certain someone so nervous she completely forgot she was left-handed. All the memories of the first semester. Throughout the past 2 years, we have questioned our skill, strength, and sanity. It's with reflection of these challenges that makes today's achievement, graduating from one of the most respected dental hygiene schools in North Carolina, so rewarding. The one thing I will miss about this program is seeing you guys every day. Sitting around you are some of the best friendships you will ever find, and I'm forever grateful to this program for that. Thank you for electing me as your class president. It has been my privilege and honor to have served you all. Congratulations, Dental Hygiene Class of 2018. Let's make America floss again.
At this time, we will recite the dental hygiene oath. Class of 2018, please stand and face your family and friends. Recite after me, class. In my practice as a dental hygienist, I affirm my personal and professional commitment to improve the oral health of the public, to advance the art and science of dental hygiene, and to promote high standards of quality care. I pledge continually to improve my professional knowledge and skills, to render a full measure of service to each patient entrusted in my care, and to uphold the highest standards of professional competence and personal conduct in the interest of dental hygiene profession and the public it serves. You may be seated. Let us pray. Dear Lord, we thank you for being here with us every step of this journey. You are with us during the good times and the most challenging times. We ask now that you be with us as we leave and go our separate ways. We love you and thank you for your many blessings. In your name we pray. Amen.
Class of 2018, please stand and face your family and friends. I'd like to ask everybody to please join me in a round of applause for the dental hygiene class of 2018.